Today I'm going to cover Sacrifice3d, and I'm basically going to teach you the mechanics of how to play this third-party mini game that's part of the P3D ecosystem. I'll put a link below. I'm going to start covering these games that are being developed. You can subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up icon if you enjoy this content, if you find this helpful. Basically, here's the rules. 5 players enter the stage to offer themselves to the gods. Every player pays 0.1 Ethereum as an offer. 1 player is sacrificed and loses his offer, but receives dividends from P3D, which is bought every round and is locked up in the contract. This is the part that I'm going to explain to you that I think most people miss. Everyone else receives 0.12 Ethereum back as gifts from the gods. Okay, so let's break this down. 5 players offer themselves to the gods by simply paying 0.1 Ethereum, or you can come here and pay 0.5. Each level is 5 times bigger than the previous level. There's a reason for that. That's part of the strategy that I'm going to talk about in a moment. So here's what happens. You pay 0.1 as an offer. If you win the round, meaning you're not randomly chosen, if you win, then you're going to get back 0.12. So you essentially have an 80% chance of winning 20% of your money. The person who loses their 0.1 ETH, it gets split 5 ways. 20% or 0.02, sorry, to each of the winners, and then there's 20% that buys P3D tokens. 1 player is sacrificed, meaning he or she loses the 0.1 Ethereum, and they lose their offer, but they receive dividends from P3D, which is bought every round and is locked up in the contract. So the 20% that is left, again, 1 person is sacrificed, they lose their offer. Their offer is split 5 ways. 20% of it goes to every winner, and then 20% of their offer buys P3D tokens, which are locked up in the contract forever. Those P3D tokens are consistently earning dividends. So far, on the 0.1 ETH game, so far, there are 58 tokens purchased that will never come out of the contract. They'll stay there forever, and they're earning dividends. Right now, the dividends are small because we're only talking about 58 tokens. However, the person who gets sacrificed literally wins the dividends. So over time, the crazy thing is, over time, it could get to a place, this is the brilliance of this, it could get to a place where you want to be the loser, because the dividends, as tokens continue to get bought over time, the dividends could be far higher than what everybody else wins. Or potentially, just on high volatility days, the same thing could happen. So now here's a strategy. Here's the strategy. The strategy is this. You play 0.1 ETH. You got a 20% chance of losing. When you lose, you just step up to 0.5 ETH. Why? Because what do you win? Every player pays 0.5 ETH as an offer. You have an 80% chance of getting 0.6 ETH back, meaning you're 0.1 back. So you go back and play 0.1. I actually can see a time where this is going to go up to, much higher. Maybe, 5 times 2.5, which would be, what's that, 12.5, I think. So I could see that potentially being another one here, and maybe one more eventually, as people start playing Sacrifice3d. It's a super easy game, super easy in concept. You're still gambling, so don't think that you're gonna win no matter what, because that's not a guarantee of that. That's for sure. So, and I'm not endorsing this game. However, the game is super simple. Buy 0.1 Ethereum. Pay 0.1 Ethereum. You got an 80% chance of winning 0.12. If you lose, then step up. You got an 80% chance here of winning 0.1 Ethereum. Then you can come back here and step down. If you lose here, then technically go here. Why? Because you offered 2.5 Ethereum, but you have an 80% chance of winning 0.5. So the developer's very, very smart. Very, very smart. By the way, how does the developer make money? That's what you may be asking. The way the developer makes money is every time you buy the Ethereum, basically you're using their masternode link as a part of from the P3D ecosystem, which means all they're currently earning, they're not making anything right now really, but they're basically earning 0.03%. No, I'm sorry, 0.3% of all of your purchases. That they get a kind of an affiliate or masternode reward, which is nothing. It takes nothing away from you, takes nothing away from the game. This game is basically the dividends make this game a very positive total ecosystem expectation. Meaning, if it's roulette, if it's craps, if it's dice, there's a 1% house edge or 1.5% house edge or a 2% house edge. With this one, the house doesn't have an edge. Yes, you can lose, you have a chance of losing, but somebody wins. In fact, because of the P3D ecosystem, the payouts actually will eventually be more than what is lost. I hope you're understanding that, because the dividend payout over time could eventually be more. Come over here where you can see it. This is a brand new game, by the way. The dividend payout could eventually be more, and potentially it can be consistently more than what all of the players are losing. I hope that makes sense to you. If you have any questions, please put a link down below. I'm actually going to be playing the 0.5 Ethereum game today because I lost yesterday. If you've played this game before, let me know. If you like it, let me know. If you're aware of any other games out there, put them in the comments below. This is why I believe in P3D and the P3D ecosystem. Third-party games like this. Hope you enjoy Sacrifice. Congratulations to the developer. What a neat concept. A very entertaining game. Thank you so much for watching.